So today's November 17th. Today's Mike Hanks Day. Who's Mike Hanks? Well, let me tell you real quick about Mike Hanks. Mike Hanks was one of the most amazing Marines I've ever seen in my life. I only knew him for a short 8 months, but in that 8 months, he changed my life forever. I witnessed Mike Hanks expose himself to intense enemy fire to rescue Marines and Iraqi soldiers out of a kill zone. And then ultimately, on November 17th, 2004, on a no-name intersection, just a piece of dirt road with some houses, Mike Hanks ultimately traded his life for mine. We were pursuing a bad guy into a courtyard, an insurgent into a courtyard. There was a hole in the wall. I managed to get through the hole and found myself in a precarious situation, became what was known as a lone shooter, and I took a couple rounds to the left side of my arm. While Mike Hanks was organizing a rescue party to basically come get my ass out of a bad situation, he fell victim to a shot that came from a distance. We responded with appropriate force and eliminated the threat with an M1 Abrams tank. But that's Mike Hanks. Later on, he would be awarded the Silver Star posthumously, our nation's second highest military honor. This led to years of absolutely despising the month of November. It was the anniversary of a big battle. We lost a lot of guys. But one day in, I think it was 2013, 2012 maybe, somewhere around 2011, 2012, I was on deployment in Afghanistan, and I was talking to Mike's sister, Melissa, and we decided, you know what, we're not going to be sad about November anymore, and we created the holiday Mike Hanks Day. Now, the idea is, you can put on a t-shirt that says Happy Mike Hanks Day, bitches, and then you drink a beer, and it was supposed to be like everybody posted their picture on Facebook, but life happens, people get busy, and we kind of got over it. But this year I'm doing something a little bit different because I was thinking about it. When Mike Hanks died on the battlefield that day many years ago, I had made a promise that because he traded his life for mine, I was going to live the best life I possibly could from that point forward. I went on to do a lot of cool stuff, jumping out of airplanes, jumping out of helicopters, running around with special operations guys. I was doing stuff that they make movies about. And then later on, I had a family. I've had 3 kids. But I really wasn't living my best life because I wasn't taking care of myself. And now I'm here in Ireland, and I'm doing well. I feel the best physically that I've ever felt. Mentally, I'm focused. I have a goal in sight, and I'm working towards it. As many of my friends and family know, I'm in the university. So, everything that I've been able to accomplish in my life, ultimately, I owe to Michael Hanks for his actions on the battlefield in 2004. What I'm doing today, though, is I'm not going to drink an alcoholic beverage. Normally what would happen is I would have a shot of whiskey and a beer that would turn into a liter of whiskey and a whole lot of beers and binge watching Band of Brothers and the Pacific and then feeling like shit for the next week. So what I'm going to do to live my best life is I'm drinking a kombucha to take care of my little gut critters and the bacteria in my intestines that keep me healthy and functioning properly. So, also I want to say, today I also went for a run. I ran 11.17 kilometers around the city of Limerick, around the Shannon River. Why 11.17 kilometers? Well, it's November 17th. And when I came back from my run, I got a hold of Melissa and I said, hey, I had an idea when I was running. And we decided that from this point forward, we're going to start the annual Mike Hanks 11.17K. Now, if you're feeling ballsy, you can do 11.17 miles, but you've got a year to prepare before we kick it off. And I think what we're going to do, we'll have some swag, maybe some t-shirts and stuff, and any of the proceeds that are being made will be donated to a cause of the Hanks family's choosing. Melissa and I were talking today about the Warrior Reunion Foundation, I think it is. But anyway, so You have been warned. You have 1 year to prepare for the 2021 Mike Hanks 11.17 run. All right? So, in honor of Mike Hanks Day, I got my orange and lemon kombucha. Happy Mike Hanks Day, bitches.